This Thanksgiving was supposed to be perfect. The first one in years where everyone actually showed up. No excuses, no fighting, no drama. But by the end of the night, my dad dropped a confession so insane, so life changing, that it blew our entire family apart. Let me explain. It started out like a Hallmark movie. The house smelled like cinnamon, roasted turkey, and mom's pumpkin pie cooling on the windowsill. There was laughter in every room. My sister helping set the table, my brother trying to sneak bites of stuffing, and dad carving the turkey like some proud chef. For the first time in years, it felt normal. Everyone was getting along. Even mom said, I think this might be our best Thanksgiving yet. And she was right, until it wasn't. Dinner started off perfect. We all gathered around the big oak table, said grace, and started passing dishes. Everyone was smiling, laughing, telling stories. Even dad seemed lighter, like a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. But I noticed something weird. Every time someone mentioned family or love or the word forever, dad's smile twitched just a little, like he was forcing it. And when grandma asked him to make a toast, that's when everything started to unravel. Dad stood up, glass of wine in hand, and said, I just want to say how grateful I am for all of you, my beautiful wife, my amazing kids, and the chance to finally be honest. Everyone clapped, thinking it was just a typical dad speech. But then he added, there's something I've been keeping from you all for a long time. Mom froze mid-bite. My sister stopped laughing. The air got heavy, like we all knew whatever was coming wasn't good. Dad's voice started shaking. Uh, you all deserve the truth, especially your mother. He put down his glass and said, I'm in love with someone else. You could hear the air leave the room. Mom blinked. What did you just say? He swallowed. Her name is Cassandra, and we met last year. And I can't keep living a lie. My fork dropped. My brother whispered, it's a joke. But Dad didn't even flinch. His eyes were glassy, tears ready to fall. Mom laughed, but it wasn't. It was that kind of hysterical laugh you do right before you break. You're what? You're leaving me? On Thanksgiving? He said quietly. I didn't mean to fall in love, but... But what? She snapped. You thought this was a good time to tell me? While I'm carving the turkey? My sister stood up, face red. You're disgusting and you ruined everything. She threw her napkin and stormed off. My little brother started crying, and I just sat there frozen because I didn't even know how to process that. My dad, the guy who preached honesty, loyalty, family first, just dropped a bomb in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner like it was nothing. Mom was shaking, tears streaming down her face. You had a family, Mark. You have us. And then she asked the one question we were all thinking. Who is she? That's when the second twist hit. Dad looked down. Then he said it, barely above a whisper. She's someone you know. The whole room went silent again. Mom's voice cracked. What do you mean I know her? Dad took a deep breath. She's your best friend, Linda. I swear you could hear Grandma's fork hit the plate from across the room. Mom's best friend? The woman who was over at our house every week? The one who helped decorate for Thanksgiving? The one who brought the cranberry sauce sitting right there on the table? Mom stood up so fast her chair fell backward. You're lying. Dad shook his head. I'm sorry. Her name's not Cassandra. That was a lie. It's Linda. And then Mom screamed. Like screamed. She picked up the wine glass and threw it against the wall. It shattered, red streaks dripping down like wallpaper, like blood. The whole family was in chaos. Grandma started praying out loud, and my little brother ran upstairs. And I still just sat there, completely numb, watching my parents' marriage disintegrate right in front of the mashed potatoes. Mom yelled, "You had the nerve to bring her cranberry sauce into my house? Into my home." Dad kept saying, "I didn't want to tell you like this." And Mom screamed back, "Then why did you?" And that's when he dropped the final bomb. Yes, there was still another part to this. "I had to tell you tonight because she's pregnant." Time stopped. Mom just stared at him. My heart started pounding in my ears. Pregnant? He said it like it was nothing. Like he hadn't just destroyed his entire family. "You got my best friend pregnant?" my mom whispered. And Dad said, "It just happened." And Mom slapped him hard. The sound echoed through the entire house. Then she turned to me and said, "Get your brothers, we're leaving." But before she could, Linda walked in, uninvited, holding a pie, and everyone froze. She smiled awkwardly and said, "I just wanted to drop off dessert." Then she saw Mom's face, saw Dad's, and went pale. "You told them?" she whispered. Mom lost it. "Get out of my house." Linda tried to apologize, but Mom was done. She threw the pie, literally threw it, and it splattered all over the floor, pumpkin everywhere. Linda ran out crying, Dad followed her, and Mom just sank to the floor, sobbing into her hands. It took hours to calm everyone down. Grandma stayed the night with Mom, and I tucked my brother into bed. He whispered, "Is Dad coming back?" And I said, "I don't know." The next morning, the house felt hollow. No laughter, no warmth, just silence. Mom sat at the table, holding her coffee, staring out the window. She said to me quietly, "You never really know someone, do you?" I didn't know what to say. It's been a few weeks now. Mom's seeing a lawyer. Dad moved in with Linda, and apparently the baby is due in spring. But here's the craziest part. Last night, Mom got a message from Linda's husband. Oh yeah, that part. She was married too. Turns out, Dad wasn't the only one keeping secrets. Now it's a full-blown scandal. 2 families destroyed over one holiday dinner. And this year, Mom says she's done with Thanksgiving for good. I don't blame her, because that night, our family didn't just lose a father. We lost everything we thought we knew.